Hi and welcome to this love reading for September. So this is a pick a card reading. As you can see, I've got card pile 1, 2 and 3 here. So I'm going to have a look at your overall energy or theme and have a look at tarot cards, perhaps a possible block or challenge, and then there's going to be a guidance card as well. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I do personal readings and the details are in the description box. But the main reason for this reading is to get some insight and to enjoy it. So pause the video now and choose 1, 2 or 3. So I'm going to start now with pile number 1. Okay, so the oracle card is Wolf Spirit or Family. Oh, you got the soulmate card. Okay, terrific. The Hermit. Knight of Swords. Then you've got the King of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. Very independent energy there. And the Wheel of Fortune. The times they are changing. So let's have a look at this energy. So you get the wolf spirit, the family. So there's a sense, I'm just going to have a look at the number here. Can't see the number. 51, so that adds up to 6. So 6 is to me, is about balance and harmony. So there may be thoughts about keeping a family bond, keeping your family together, keeping your situation together. And there may also be a yearning within you to be with your family. So there may be some people who are apart from their family. I'm just having a look here at this soulmate card here, coupled with the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very analytical, very matter of fact, and tends to make decisions based on what is going to be best overall, long term. Doesn't tend to get swayed by emotion. I feel that there might be, this could also be, some people may be in a long distance relationship or communicating with somebody from a distance, particularly with this Knight of Swords. That's kind of like an internet dating card for me. You may not have actually met yet, and there could be some issues around that. I feel that that is going to change for you with this Wheel of Fortune card. Yes, that could likely change and change swiftly. So if I look at this as the situation, this does talk about heart-to-heart connection versus, it's almost like head over heart or heart over head. But it's interesting because this is at the top, I feel that there's going to be a choice here. You know, you can choose to follow your heart in this situation. This row here, if we look at this column, if we look at this as a challenge, you know, you've got the Hermit card, somebody who's been on their own for a while. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's self-sufficient, either materially, financially, emotionally. And sometimes it can be a challenge to, I suppose, you may have a feeling of giving up some of your independence. So that might come up for you, card pile number 1 this month. There's going to be an opportunity for you for that challenge to be resolved. Okay, because the guidance card here is the 10 of, this is the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. So things are going to change. There's a possibility of change here with some sort of quick communication. You may even find yourself in contact with someone on the internet or not on the internet who really piques your interest, sparks your interest. And, you know, causes you to question whether you want to continue being on your own. I mean, these two cards are the number 9 as well. So this really says that, you know, it is the 9 is the number of completion. What more do you have to prove to yourself, is what it says to me. You know, you've probably grown a lot. If you are on your own, or you have been out of a relationship for a while, then you have grown. You have, you've got the inner wisdom now to know what you want in a relationship and what you don't want. This could also, I'm seeing this could be a reunion or a getting back together for some couples. It could also be a cyclic thing. So this is saying the guidance here is, if this is a cyclic occurrence with you breaking up, getting back together, then what is causing this cycle? You know, is it your desire to have that wholesome, secure family unit? But it will also be, with some people, the opportunity to get your family back together. Then it's saying that, yeah, to seek that sense of to have a sense of independence, you don't have to be on your own. You know, you can be in a relationship and still be independent. You don't have to be codependent on someone. So there's a few lessons I feel this month with you in love, card number 1. More particularly, it's going to be, yeah, heart and home over, you know, the rational. It may even be that it doesn't make sense why you want to be with this person, or why you want to get back together, or why you want to meet someone who's, you know, on the internet, for example, or, you know, could be in another state or something. It's like, why? And, you know, it's your heart. Your heart is calling you, and you're going to have some sort of strong call this month. And this could be the wolf as well, because the wolf, yeah, doesn't like to be alone, and can send out that, I think they howl for their tribe, for their mate, for that connection. And I see that being a call within you this month of September, card number 1. So hopefully that's helpful for you, and have a great month. Bye for now. So I'm going to have a look at the next card pile. So coming up is card pile number 2. And your oracle card is Insight. Wonderful. There's going to be some sort of insight coming forward in love. Princess of Swords, there you go. There's your insight. There's your message. There's your knowledge. There's your information. 4 of Wands. For some people, this is a celebration of a union. And then the Empress could even be, certainly a card of growth, could even be a card of pregnancy. So be aware of that. Okay. So what is this insight for September, card pile 2? Okay, so you can't see that there. The Princess of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So it could be about choices. The Princess of Swords. So I feel that you're going to come to an understanding. I'm just going to have a look at the other cards, the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. I feel that for some of you, it will be, you could be dating someone and just come to that realization that they're not the one for you. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That's okay. There will be others who struggle with that, you know, and may seek insight into why that's not the case. They may even have expected things to be, you know, you may have expected things to go better than they have. And then there's another, I guess, another group of people or another possibility here that it's about time. You know, time will tell. Time will give you the answers. Time will bring the insight. Time will... I'm finding these are quite a challenging collection of cards, actually. The Princess of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Empress card. I'm getting this thing, always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. So if you're feeling like that, if you're feeling like, well, you just missed out, you know, you either just missed out on, it could even be, you know, you're wanting to get married. It could be that you're wanting to become pregnant. And also that I'm getting that with the moon, because you've got the Empress card of pregnancy, and then you've got the moon card, which is the card of cycles. So there could be that. It could be also that you just feel that it's your time. You know, it's your time to have that beautiful relationship where you can celebrate and be at one with the person, you know. And I'm just getting that this is, your time is coming. It can be helped along by your choices, you know, your choices of the decisions that you've made in and around an existing relationship or a past relationship, and also your choices about the type of person that you manifest into your life. So the Empress card is a great card of manifestation, but it's also a card of waiting. You know, she's waiting. She knows that she has planted the seeds in her garden that are going to bring forward the fruit that she wants. She is in a fertile environment, and with this, I'm getting for you, the environment needs to be what you want it to be. So you need to, you know, have the intention, set the intention of bringing forward into your social life, into your into existence, someone who suits you. Not just taking the pick of people who possibly, you know, aren't up to the standard or aren't after what you are after, because that's, I feel, what is the Four of Wands is about. It's about a union between two people who both want the same thing. You know, whether that's marriage, whether it's casual dating, whether it's, you know, a long-term relationship, whether it's a friendship, you know, moving towards something deeper. It's important to be aligned with what you want. So I feel that insight is really going to come to you this month. And those who are in an existing relationship, you know, you're going to sort of wonder, perhaps, whether that relationship is going to bring forth that sense of growth that you're seeking. For some people it will, and for others, you know, it will in the month of September, and for others it will further down the track. But it is a case of, two cards of waiting here. Patience, and as I say, manifesting with the intention of what you really are seeking, not just what's out there. So it's a time of discernment for you, and I feel that might be the insight that's coming in. So those who are already coupled, it will be and coupled and happy. It'll be about insights about what you want to do going forward and changes that you want to make that might not have been with you before, and being prepared to communicate those changes, communicate those wishes to your partner, and seeing if you're both on the same wavelength about it. So it's going to be an insightful month, card pile number 2. So have a great month. Bye for now. I'll move on to the next one. So coming up is card pile number 3. Okay, so what have we got here? This beautiful chakra. I think it's an Australian deck. I can't remember the name of the creator. You've got guilt here. This is the sacral chakra. Sacral, orange colour, and it's guilt. Let's have a look, see how this plays out. Temperance card, the Queen of Cups. The King of Pentacles. This deck has a male and a female king. 7 of Tides. That was the same as card pile number 2. So you may be interested in that. I'm going to have to turn that way. Maybe interested in that reading as well. 8 of Wands or the 8 of Swords. And then the 8 of Fire. 2 8s. Ooh, power. Power, movement, action happening for you in love, card pile 3. So you got the Temperance card. Just have a look. Temperance, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, 7 of Tides. Okay, so if I look at this being your situation, balance is required, balance, understanding, gaining of mental balance, yes, emotional balance, mental and emotional balance seems to be where you're at the moment. Aiming for that. 7 of Tides can be a card of excess, and you have got the guilt. You have got the guilt oracle here. So there might be a sense of regret, a sense of, I'm getting whether you're in the right place at this time of your life. I'm going to pop that up there so it can be seen. And also whether you have some sort of blame in a situation. This can also be the card of addiction, or going back to something that you know isn't necessarily good for you. So bear that in mind as well. It could be you, it could be your partner, it could be somebody that you know. The Temperance card's also around healing. So this says that this could be a time where you may need to focus on healing. Focus on healing from some sort of past, shame. So the challenge here is the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands or the 8 of Swords. So this is where you're not seeing something. You're not seeing an opportunity for change. You're not seeing an opportunity to receive love. You're not seeing an opportunity to receive healing. So if this is a relationship, it may be, if you're in a relationship, you may be required to give somebody a chance to explain themselves, to explain their reasons why, wherefore, etc. But it may also be that you're not being given the chance to express yourself, or you may feel fearful about, fully expressing yourself. And so that is a challenge. I'm just having a look at the guidance card here. So the Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, and it's interesting because it's next to the number 3. Number 3 is about communication, and the Eight of Wands is about communication. So the guidance is to clear the air, whether that is if you have a partner, to clear the air with a partner, to talk about things, to move. This says to me that you can move obstacles. Obstacles can be moved if you have those things in a relationship where you feel mentally that there's something that you can't get past. This is saying that you can certainly, at the very least, communicate about it. You may also get some sort of disclosure coming in, but I don't think that there's anything here that you don't know. I feel that it's a situation that you're aware of, and it's simply saying to communicate and not let it brew, not let it bubble underground to either create fear, more fear, or even anger. Because it can turn to self-anger. The Queen of Cups really says to look after yourself, to be kind to yourself, and to be kind in whatever the situation is. This is really not sounding like a love. It's really not sounding like a singles reading. But it could be, because it could relate to a relationship that you've just got out of, or a relationship that is winding up. But, if you're a couple, then this does talk about some sort of deep-rooted issue that you need to talk about. With this King of Pentacles, this is a really supportive energy. It's a beautiful energy. At its highest polarity, it's somebody who's very understanding, who recognizes the worth of people, situations, and has a very I said supportive and understanding, and it's very grateful to be able to is able to assess the value of something, able to assess the value of the relationship. So I feel that there's definite understanding there. There's definite ability to, in a sense, to want to enable things to become more stable, secure, and to grow. So I see that as being, a genuine opportunity here. And I feel that, I'm just having a look, we got 7, 8, you got 5, 7, and 2 8s. Yeah, I think 7 and 2 8s. I'm just drawn to that. It feels like it's a moving, the opportunity, to move on and to take action in a situation. If it could also be if you are single, and this is about your inner, some sort of inner fear, guilt, etc. There's an opportunity for you in September to overcome that obstacle in relation to dating and in relation to having a relationship. So it's a very powerful month for you, card number 3. So hopefully that's helpful, and have a great month. Bye for now.